Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out the German Blu-ray release of Hong Kong Powerman, aka Ghost Punting, released by MB Studio. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. Well, this is a very exciting release for me because if there's one film I've always wanted to see cleaned up and put out there on Blu-ray, even DVD would have been fine for me, it is Sammo Hung's Ghost Punting, a 1992 production and a sequel of the Lucky Stars series that has been somewhat underrated for many years. Now, years ago when I was collecting Impact magazine, I've talked about this before, there used to be ads throughout the pages there highlighting private collectors who were shifting bootleg copies of Hong Kong movies, and really it was pretty much the only way you could really get your hands on some incredible and new titles. Obviously these were being ripped from Laserdisc and VCD and otherwise. Now some of them really weren't that watchable and perhaps third or fourth generation copies, one of which was Ghost Punting for me, and I remember it quite clearly. It came in a big case, black and white photocopied cover. The subtitles were burnt in and pretty hard to read for the most part, but I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It's not fight filled, there's a few wee fights sprinkled throughout the first 2/3 of the movie, but that final act, that big closing fight scene is absolutely one of my all-time favorites. There's just something about it that's so wild and so crazy, and I mean it's well up there with the likes of the My Lucky Stars, Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, even Winners and Sinners. It's kind of up there with that closing battle. I mean, it's powerful. If you haven't already seen it, I've posted numerous clips of it over the last year throughout the channel here and there, and some shorts on the YouTube channel, of course, with different snippets from the particular fight scene. But it really highlights Sammo in his prime. The Lucky Stars gang, they all get in on the action, and the amazing Elaine Loy really does steal the show with what she has to offer there. But finally, thanks to this German label, MB Studio, and some incredible artwork, courtesy of Sean Longmore, it has now hit Blu-ray for the first time, and I am super excited. But just look at that. How gorgeous is that piece? Well done, Sean. I mean, this was the first reason I really wanted to get this was because of his artwork. It sells the movie perfectly. Beautifully coloured, beautifully captured. Again, just a wacky movie. It won't be for everyone, but yeah, for me, it's definitely a film I have been dying to get my hands on for some time. Now, I haven't had that bootleg video for forever, probably since the late 1990s, I have to say. So it's been some time since I've seen this, apart from certain clips throughout YouTube, of course, there. But yes, very excited for it. Now, towards the end of 2024, Sean posted a photo of this artwork on his Instagram and said, finally, after almost 2 years, this movie is getting its release. And I was straight on to it, as was many Hong Kong movie fans. And I do believe that the main site that we were ordering from, they pretty much sold out very quickly. I have to say though, finally after getting this on my doorstep, it came unsealed, which I was quite surprised at, thinking it was brand new. And because it is a digipack with this cardboard cover, the corners were pretty beaten on it. And as a collector, it really annoyed me, but it's still pretty good condition, I have to say. The discs were in order, apart from that it was well packaged, but still it would have been nice to break the seal on this and see that it was absolutely brand new and not a pre-owned. I really hope it's not pre-owned. Anyway, yes, let's get stuck into it. Gorgeous artwork, as I say. Comes with German, Mandarin and Cantonese language options, with optional German or English subtitles, which is friggin' fabulous. We have 2 discs in here. We have a Blu-ray and a DVD, and the bonus material includes a trailer, a poster slideshow, something in German, and another trailer show of sorts there. But I will confirm all that with you, of course, when I check these out. Very excited. So directed by Sammo Hung himself, the late Corey Yuen Kwai, Eric Chang, one of the Lucky Stars gang, of course, here, and Ricky Lau of Mr. Vampire fame. So this probably explains why it's a little uneven. Again, it's not a perfect movie by any means, but it is definitely a product of its time and something that I just thoroughly enjoy. But I really enjoy the wacky Hong Kong Cantonese humour. Inside we have got the backdrop using Sean's artwork, but also on the Blu-ray disc there, and on the other side the Hong Kong artwork, which I just adore. And that's what I remember my video cover having, was this, although a black and white photocopied cover of it, was this wonderful Hong Kong artwork right here. Gorgeously done. Hopefully you're not getting too much reflection there. I'm trying to light this place a little differently, but still, I can't really show you anymore. If I pop that out, you might just see the full piece behind there. Now, it would have been fantastic to get a poster of Sean's artwork with this, just to add to the collection. But still, I have great hopes for what's on these discs. I'm still hoping for a UK release. I know that Eureka did a beautiful box set of the Lucky Stars movies there, but it was only the first 3, Winners and Sinners, My Lucky Stars, and Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars. And there's about 3 or 4 other sequels after this, including this one. But still, for me, that third and final act really just saves the whole movie, and it is well worth seeing if you haven't already had the chance to. But I'm going to go now, check out everything on both of these discs, come right back and let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out the German Blu-ray release for Sammo Hung's Hong Kong Powerman, aka Ghost Punting, and wow, it looked incredible. To be able to see this movie in full HD for the first time was mind-blowing. I have never enjoyed it as much as I did. Watching that video, just thinking back, and there's a deleted scene here that kind of represents that exact quality of the video, even here in 4:3 with its burnt in subtitles. But to go from that to seeing how it looks now, to see certain elements and scenes of that movie that were missed, but now getting it in full widescreen is glorious. The colours and everything, I mean, it looked fantastic. And that end fight scene, wow, I mean, more impactful now than it has ever been. I'm actually going to go back and watch it again tonight. I had that much fun. I'd love to have heard an audio commentary over the top of this. Perhaps I'll try and do one myself for the channel later on in the months. But for me, this is an absolute must. If you're a fan of Sammo Hung, of the Lucky Star series, this is absolutely well worth picking up. It was beautiful. Now, in terms of the extra features, we have got Chinese credits, alternate Chinese credits. They run for just over a minute in length. VHS quality. I mean, it was completely pointless. There was really nothing for these to be on there. Yeah, I gained nothing from this whatsoever. Then you have got a photo gallery, or not a photo gallery, but a gallery of some really cool posters. This runs for about a minute in length, maybe slightly under. I wish it was longer, but it looks fabulous. Some amazing artwork, all presented pretty much in HD quality, but definitely worth checking out. And then, as I said, you have a deleted scene. This runs for about a minute and a half. It's a scene in the car with Stanley Fung. But it's pretty cool. I don't know why it was cut, but it's pretty cool to see. But again, to go to that first, to see that quality in 4:3, that VHS quality with the burnt in subtitles, to then go to that HD full film there, such a difference. It's incredible. I urge you to check that out first before you go into that restoration. It is amazing. Then in the trailer section, you have got a 1.5 minute long HD trailer for Hong Kong Powerman, which was pretty cool. It was neatly put together. It looked fantastic. You also have this 6 minute plus trailer in full HD for Fantasy Mission Force, which looks awesome. I do have the German Blu-ray release up here on the shelf behind me, but to see the trailer there, and such a lengthy one at that, was pretty cool. Another extra little bonus to have on there. And then there's trailers for 3 other movies there, Western releases from MB Studio there, but I didn't really go into those. They didn't interest me anyway. But overall for me, wow, definitely, as I say, a pickup for any fans of the genre of Sammo Hung and of this series. For Sean's artwork alone, this for me was a must, but to see this movie for the first time in full HD, just incredible. So yes, this release for me absolutely gets a double thumbs up. Super glad that it's in my collection. Absolutely, finally. Out now from MB Studios in Germany, but good luck finding it because it did sell out pretty damn fast. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.